want to be something which is a little bit more maneuverable and a little bit more,
What we have to do now is follow this road all the way to the main town, then we're going to pull off to the airfield.
Without needing the speed and mobility and just being another squad right on the front line next to all the guys. Our role in heavy weapons is purely support, the same way as it's purely support when it comes to running vehicles. Everything we do can't be done without the standard infantry to support us, and we can't support them if we don't have them. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, so when we did the op with the heavy weapons, we had a truck, right? But with the truck, we were moving way too slowly between positions, and setup time would take even longer than usual. So what we then had to do was, I gave the order for us to abandon the vehicle, carry all of our stuff still, because really we shouldn't even be having to use a vehicle if we're rolling heavy weapons, right? We should set up in a position, sit there and, put down fire. And we got our vehicle blown up. And utilizing Hawkbat, we were reinserted to more strategic positions quicker. That meant we were able to support the infantry at a better capability. So the vehicles aren't really everything. Vehicles we can use, but when we're rolling heavy weapons, we have the ability to just be, self-reliant. We don't need to worry about taking out more vehicles just for the purpose of transporting more goods.
We're going to slow down, let you guys catch up.
Keep rolling. If we're gonna go into the town, we should probably slow down.
Oh yeah, might be about to surprise you, just saying.
No, Wolf, can you get in the main gun, please? Commander gun isn't going to do anything against armored.
Gentlemen, heads on swivels.
Oh, we just got hit.
Got AETs to our left.
Oh, what happened? Sticky keys. Yeah, we got left AET.
Charlie, engage.
Yes, engage. Take out all targets.
One out.
Get to cover.
Front
target's
down.
334. Tan AET 333. 331. 333. 330. It's down.
Splashed. It just put eyes on it.
Alpha successfully neutralized ×2.
Copy. Alpha is hit. Fuel tank and hull. We're not losing fuel that fast though. Over.
Bravo Vic is hit. Gun and top turret down.
We still have something shooting at us. Don't get relaxed yet, guys.
You know, that's secondary explosions.
Apparently I was wrong. Just scratch what I said.
And you guys wiped them out. But you had your priorities in a weird light. As soon as you managed to get out of the area,
towards
I heard, what was it, you were being questioned, should we engage? Are you on 140, by the way, or 142?
Yeah, I'm on 142, yes.
Why are you guys on 142? You're not Lancer 2?
We're always on 142.
Yeah, 142 is our standard rank.
That's all we've ever used.
But you guys should be on 141 if you're Lancer 1.
Well, we're on 142 always.
Okay, I've been in this unit for a year, and we've only ever used 142.
But have you ever wondered why the squad frequencies are 121, 122, 123, that kind of frequency?
I thought that was just the Paladin.
No, it's a symbol of this bitlet has, or this squad has this frequency standard. It's why the platoon uses 51 or 52.
Yeah.
Are we just
Honestly, from
or are we meeting all
day one that I got into this unit, I was told the frequency was 142.
Regroup.
Yeah, but you're also dealing
we'll
with
just regroup on the main roads, and then we'll move on.
Nah, this was before Hawk took over. This was under B-Dog.
I don't know why it's 142 then, because it should be, like, HQ has 140, right? Lancer 141, Lancer 2 has 142, because let's say one day we do a platoon operation for Lancer, right? What frequency would you guys then all use for your different sections? You know what I mean?
Okay, Sparrow, I'm not arguing with you.
No, I'm not arguing. I'm saying that's just how it should be.
Okay, and like I said, for the year that I've been in this unit, it was always 142.
Shouldn't be.
That's your one, bro. If you want to move
Weird.
up on the road to our markers, or do you want to
I will
meet
just
on
say
the
though,
other
that
side of the
that
beams?
engagement was weird, because when you guys got out of the, like,
we're
move
just gonna head to
forward,
the marker.
it sounded like
As
they
soon as possible
questioned
through the bridge
engaging,
ramp.
so then you're like,
They-
yeah, engage. But
yeah, they
then
were
you
they were
said,
just like,
get to
should we
cover.
engage or?
Yeah, that's fair enough, but it was the interesting thing of you said engage, but then you said to get to cover. I don't know if you meant specifically the one vehicle, but shouldn't you get out of the firing range before engaging the target anyway? I thought that was what you guys were trained to do.
Okay,
You're
I'm
going
sorry.
the wrong direction.
It was,
No, I'm not. I'm asking
Yeah, I
what
just
were you
realized
meant to
that.
do, you dick?
Uh,
I'm not saying you
take
weren't
out the
meant
targets? Question mark.
to. So you're not trained to move out of the way, get into cover, and then engage.
I mean,
I'm just asking for straight answers, dude.
I know. In my head is, I'm trying to stick with this, and then I'm trying to answer your questions. Yes, we're supposed to get to cover, then engage.
Right. Okay.
Of course, in this flat territory, there is virtually no cover.
Yeah. So the only cover
Exactly.
is grass.
Now,
all grass.
now, granted, if there's AATs, there should be no question is to engage. You just engage.
If you're flanked, however, that's a difference. Because you've not then got not gun authority, not got fire authority, or whatever it's called.
Did you get to your training area? Oh,
Alright,
are
go
we
park
taking a
up
pit
at-
stop? Oh,
Go
No,
park
no,
up
we're
by
here.
the barracks.
oh, I thought we were going to get some snacks. Oh.
You do know why I asked you that, right, Isaac?
No, actually. Well, I mean,
You're a section leader. I'm trying to make sure I jog your memory and make sure that you remember the standard etiquette of stuff. Because if you just say, "Oh, I just said to engage them," but you don't tell me why you told them to engage them, it means that you're just doing it naturally rather than having it as a thought process. Do you see what I mean? I'm making sure you're on your toes to remember it properly in the future.
okay, fair enough.
Everybody out.
Revision.
User joined your channel.
Obviously, some of you haven't had the
I don't like being in an
ability to
HQ
do
vehicle.
or even the chance to do heavy weapons training, yeah?
Yeah.
So around
Tell
us,
me
I've
about it.
got a little variety that you guys will be able to have a little bit of a play around with some assets that'll be flying around and whatnot. The idea of this training at this point is to essentially give you a chance to properly get a feel for how these weapons work, what their purpose is, what the best situations would to be to use them in, positioning of where they could go, and then actually throw you through a live defense op utilizing these assets. You will actually have to set them up yourselves, which is why you guys have this chance now here. Who is squatted up on some? Oh, I'm squatted up on someone. So, first things first is to my left, so your immediate right behind Isaac and Wolf, you have mortars. Now, you have two types of mortars there. There is the standard Mark 6 mortar. In fact, I'm actually just going to bring them closer like this. Right. There's a standard Mark 6 mortar. Wolf, Isaac, can you get with them so that, there's
What?
no standing in the way
Oh,
stuff?
yeah.
No, not the mortars, with your sections, you dingus. Dingleberries. Right. So you've got the standard Legion Studios mortar and you've got the Mark 6. Now, the difference between these two mortars is one is a single item carry, meaning it only needs one person to carry it. It's a backpack slot and already has ammo in it. The other one requires two people to carry it, takes up the rocket launcher slot, both components, and requires people to also carry the ammunition manually. Now, the reason why I bring these two out is because they both technically do the same thing, but one can't be fully resupplied because once the ammo's out of it, that's it, it's done. You can't use it anymore. You'd have to get a new one reinserted. Now, that isn't a problem, but when we have settings, for example, that make it so you have to do manual ammo handling, it makes it more of a team-based effort to try and make sure the mortars are fired. We don't use mortars often, because when we do, it's normally put it in a truck or get on bark speeders and then use it. However, with the incorporation of heavy weapons becoming more mainstream within some of the ops recently, we need to actually get trained on what the proper etiquette is, how to use it, and how to go about doing it, okay? So, the first one we'll look over is generally the Legion Studios mortar, okay? Now, if you guys come over, you can clearly see I can disassemble it like this, put it on my back, boom, I got a mortar, right? Tiny little thing. And that's all it takes. That's all it takes to carry it. I assemble it with a mouse wheel. Boom, it's done. Hop on it. I've got 5 regular rounds. If I go into the artillery computer, that's all I've got. However, this mortar has a close proximity range of about 200 meters away from its immediate position. If I go into the artillery computer, it then can go up to, how far would I say? About 4 kilometers? Yeah, just over 4 kilometers out. Now, the interesting thing about this mortar is that it is a very heavily short-range mortar, but all the ammunition comes in it already. All of the mortars that you're going to come across have artillery computers, unless it's like one of those weird ace ones. But all of them will stand, all of these ones specifically will have only 1 mortar shell. So this really is just one type of round that can be used, and it's just for destruction, okay? Next one, however, which is the Mark 6, this one here is a 2-person mortar. So if you come closer, you'll be able to see interaction-wise. You've got ammo handling at the front, which already has a 82mm HE round in it. Now that is just one single round in the mortar. And then if you go to interactions, you can see it says disassemble. Now if I go to disassemble, it takes me 25 whole seconds to disassemble this gun. But can someone tell me, very quickly, why I only require 2 people to perhaps crew this mortar? Just blurt it out, no PTS, let's just say it.
One needs to reload, the other one needs to actually aim and fire.
Yes.
Plus the other person would need to carry the plate.
Yes, exactly. So 2 people is minimum required.
User left your channel.
How many do you think is maximum
User joined your
required?
channel.
2.
3.
Three.
1 for the ammo.
Ah, yes, of course.
Interesting thing, it doesn't actually matter. You can roll this maximum 3, yes, but you don't normally need 3 of these, because if I was to say, like, Wolf, pick up that plate quickly, go up to it and just ace interact with it to the tripod. No, Wolf, not Dragon. If I was to get him to pick up that tripod, it'll just go straight onto his rocket launcher slot. Meaning that anyone who uses these weapons, the ones that go into your rocket launcher slot, which indicates that it's a CSW weapon, you can still carry a backpack, meaning you can still carry all the rounds for it. This is why you don't, by standard, need, what's it called? Need an ammo handler. You can have an ammo handler just to carry a little bit extra, but each of you can still carry about 8 mortar rounds each. Wolf, can you put that tripod or that base plate back on the ground, please?
Yeah, sure.
So to assemble one of these, you get the base plate user. No, you need to ace interact. So to get these put on the floor, you ace interact. It will say deploy tripod or deploy base plate. Self interaction. There you go.
I found it.
So he's now placing it down on the ground. Only takes a moment.
2 seconds.
And there, it's done. That bit's not the complicated part. The longer part, though, is mounting it. So I then go to it. I've then got 20 seconds that I'm now building this mortar. Once it's then built, it won't have any ammunition in it, which is then when the ammo bearer or whoever's going to focus on loading comes in. Now, in this time, this would be a good time for someone to get the ammo placed on the ground next to the mortar. So if you see to my left, you see that there's the round. I make sure that that round is in reach of the person who's going to be focusing on loading, because any rounds that I've got as the gunner, there's no point in me really having them. It just wastes time me having them if the mortar's already set up, right? So why should I keep them in my backpack when I'm not going to touch anything to do with loading? So just throw the stuff on the ground if you're going to be the gunner. Once it's built, make sure that you've got the ammo all ready for the loader and that you then get sorted out. So if I then hop on the gun like this, I'm now on the gun. Now with this, I can load any kinds of rounds. I can load standard HE, I can load guided, laser guided, I can load illumination, and I can fire smoke rounds. Now if I was to get someone to grab that round that is on the floor there, we can go from here. Now this mortar won't fire until this mortar will not fire until the round is loaded. Okay, so if I go into the artillery computer, I cannot fire this anywhere.
Alright,
okay.
I'm gonna load it.
So he goes to ammo handling, throws in the mortar. It's now been loaded. Now when a mortar round is loaded, the loader needs to be very clear with the gunner. So for example, in this situation, once it's loaded, the loader would shout, loaded. I would then make sure that I then choose where I want to fire the mortar. Now this one can actually fire much closer. This is our preferable one because not only the fact that can we fire multiple rounds, we can also fire danger close to us. And I mean literally like just over 34 meters we can launch a mortar. If I go to medium far, I can launch a mortar, or if I go to semi-far, I can launch a mortar about the same distance as the other one, okay? So I've now got a general area of where I want to fire, set up. Let's say I want to fire down the runway. Through my artillery computer, when I select it, it will give me a big button that says fire. When the fire is in the text of red, it means it's not ready. When that text becomes white, it's ready to fire. Now that will go up. When you're on the artillery computer, it will give you a general estimate of when it lands. I was a moron and didn't actually check when the time would come down, but you'll be able to see it land down the runway in just a moment. When it's ready to go, the gunner, you make sure the rounds are obviously unloaded or it's just generally loaded. When you pack it up, the round will come out of it automatically anyway. When you disassemble it, you just go up to it. There you go. Simple.
It's a miracle.
When you go up to it, you interact. You simply disassemble it. It will automatically go onto the rocket launcher slot of the gunner, or whoever is carrying specifically a mortar tube. The base plate's then picked up. You guys then pick up the ammunition, and then you're on your way. So you need to give yourselves time to assemble these pieces, because if you don't, well, you know what will happen. The enemy will quite simply not fucking care, and they will just decide to shoot you if you get too close, so you don't give yourself ample time to get in position to shoot. It's the same with any of these weapons, okay?
So, question.
Yes, go ahead.
Does this have any, like, fallback damage? What I mean by that is if we were to take this throw it on the top of a building, it wouldn't cause the building to come down?
No.
Okay.
The mortars don't. They don't even have overpressure, don't have anything like that. It's just a lovely, simple 82mm mortar. Now,
Do I need this shell anymore?
You don't have it, you loaded it. Oh, when did you get another one?
Wolf gave me another one.
No, I didn't.
Oh, no, put on
You
the floor.
didn't? Who did? Where the fuck did you get that magic shell from?
It's
So,
look,
chaps.
I am magic myself, okay? I'm like Houdini. I don't even know what happens to
Some of
myself
you who were
sometimes.
rolling with us during the second platoon on probably tested these. What is this without going near it?
I can.
Huh?
Anti-aircraft.
Anti-air.
Yes. So this one is the anti-air. Now you can see very differently that anti-air and anti-tank static launchers are actually very different. One is a hexagon for some reason, and one is a square, like you lot. Now each of these missiles come
Take
with
that
a
as a
single-use
compliment.
Each of these launchers come with a single-use missile. Now these missiles are very simple T-lock-on missiles that you can put onto any kind of aircraft. However, if I now demonstrate, they have a limited angle of view. So I can only look about to my knee touching the right side of the tripod, and my my right leg touching the left tripod leg. So you can see that my right leg kind of indicates of how far I can take this launcher. However,
Oh, so it's very straightforward facing.
yes, but it's very, very nicely upward facing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You like have no wrists.
However, I'm not too sure if this has backblast, so shall we find out?
Why not?
Yes.
It should not. These ones should not have backblast. If I
All right,
Okay.
send it, Sarah.
Yeah, no.
No.
No black blast.
I'm
It's
fine.
basically a javelin.
Now, the interesting thing is, guys, about this, is I've just shot
User
that, right?
left
Did
your
anyone see
channel.
what happened when I looked down?
User joined your
It
channel.
went straight down.
It tilted.
No.
No?
I meant the round. What happened when I looked down when the round flew?
Follow
There was too much
the
dust. I
path.
couldn't see.
It didn't guide.
Yeah,
This
well,
is a lock-on only launcher, meaning that you cannot co-fire this. It has to be a lock-on on the target. Otherwise, it will just go straight in the direction that you're looking, which is good if you want to, shoot something like, I don't know, a tucked, tower over there. But if you're shooting a flying, I don't know, gunship, then it's a little bit more complex. Now, again, similar things to this. These do not come with
User
much
left
ammo.
your
When you
channel.
place them down, they probably won't have ammo in it. So what you do,
User
grab a
joined your
missile out
channel.
of this. I'll get Phoenix to do this one. Oh, wait, hang on a second. I I didn't know you could do this. I just found out something new. If you've got the crate next to the weapon that you're trying to load it, you don't even have to pick up the ammo. You can just load it straight from the crate.
Ah,
That's
sick.
pretty
It's like
cool.
an MG.
Yeah, so you then obviously just go up to ammo handling, load another AA missile, and then it's good to go.
Use
Who wants
that
to have
with
a quick go?
Pelican. I want to.
Tell you what, we're going to have a competition. 3 people, quickly go crouch if you want to have a chance firing this.
Wolf, do you want to be my gunner?
Muffins,
Yeah,
Right,
I'm reloading a
over.
missile for you
okay,
now.
Muffins, Darkling, and right, you guys are only going to have one shot. So Isaac, Muffins, Darkling, get on the guns.
All right,
Now, I am
you're
going to have
reloaded.
an aircraft flying. The first person to lock onto it and hit it wins.
No, I'm gonna
Gets a
fail
cookie.
This. I'm gonna fail this.
That's the positive attitude I taught you.
Let me just pump my view distance real quick.
If I know I'm gonna fail, it won't hurt later.
It's nice to see you back, Wolf, by the way.
Oh, good to be back, Dragon. Thank you.
How was your trip?
Wet, unfortunately.
Wet?
Rained.
Stinky.
Yeah, it rained almost every day.
Oh, that's a bit disturbing.
Okay, right.
Yes.
Who's ready?
I am.
I am.
Aye, Captain.
Can't wait to be gassed by
Like I
gunship.
said, first
Oh,
person
there
to
she
lock
is.
on and is able to shoot it. Oh,
No.
sorry, but I think Muffins hit it first.
Yeah, he did.
Congrats, Muffins.
Oh, but sorry, did you guys notice something though?
It's not dead.
It didn't go down.
The Darkling?
Finish it.
Kill it, Darkling.
Hits.
Stop shooting it with a normal gun. Good shot.
Yeah.
Good shot, Muffins.
Now,
Yeah,
how
I knew I
about we
was
get
gonna lose.
how about we get those launchers quickly loaded again? Huh?
Well, I'll get it loaded. Wolf, you get on the gun. Rearm.
No, I do not have any space in my backpack.
It won't let me. How is the? Do I
He's right, go to
interactions?
ammo handling.
Yeah.
What the fuck are first platoon doing? They're all crouched looking at 4 droids.
The low Titan. All right, 15 seconds. All right, we'll stand by.
Standing by.
Or sorry, crouch by.
Crouching.
Okay. Let me know when you guys are loaded, because this is going to be the ultimate test.
Wolf is loaded.
I'm the only one on a gun.
Yeah.
Dragon, get on a gun.
Okay.
Right, you all loaded?
No,
I am.
I don't think is Dragon loaded.
Yes.
I'm loaded, ready to go.
All right, Wolf, you got this.
Ready?
Okay, it's HQ versus all the troopers. Are we allowed to help
Okay.
them?
No.
Oh, he's gonna strafe us. Ooh, Wolf took him
Yeah,
down, but Dragon hit him first.
You hit first?
Dragon.
Dragon.
Oh, he's doing
Wow,
really
he's
good
still
shooting.
flying. Reload, reload, reload.
No, he's dead. He's dead.
No,
He's
he's
dead.
dead.
I'll
Not yet.
reload.
He's getting
Oh.
towards us. That's kind of scary.
Shoot him down. Then another one.
Yeah, so, who hit that first then?
Dragon.
Dragon, okay. Now, Dragon,
Oh, he's the middle turret.
did you have any issues trying to lock on then?
I did. It was rather hard. Had to get closer to me,
Yeah.
and then it kind of lost lock after a
You
couple
have to
seconds,
really
but
get it
was
in the middle of the
too hard.
crosshairs.
Yes. So this is why you guys need to understand just how complex these things can be. You guys are not going to always be able to immediately lock onto targets. You're going to have to take a moment. You might not even fucking miss it. That is why it's important for you to get this down, because there's going to be times where you won't even be able to lock. It's the same way as you sometimes can't lock when you're crewing the gun turret of the Bantha. You're not always able to lock on with your missiles. So you're going to go through issues, and you're just going to have to try and persevere and push through it. Now, obviously, you've then got the AT launchers to our left. Oh, before we go on to those, though, I will state, where do you think an AA missile launcher should go if we were, say... Okay, so let's say we had 3 lines, right? But I'll use, like, a trench to generally say the distance or whatever. Long. There we go. Right. Let's say we had a trench line, okay? I'm going to put this at a different angle, actually. One sec. Now, let's state that these trench lines aren't actually trench lines. let's say that these trench lines are positions. So the front line, you'd be kind of expecting the main battle to happen in. The infantry will be fighting. The behind line is kind of things like overwatches and stuff like that, or even like where we might find the supply truck that is being proposed. And then the back line is like you're really far behind, like maybe even like your reinserts and spawns and stuff like that, right? So where would you say the AA launcher would be in its best along those lines?
Second line.
Why would it be better in the second line?
It can't fight against normal infantry, and it takes time, so it'd be better protected because like the first line could get blown the fuck up by an AAT or some shit while there's a hyena coming in, and it'd get enough time to theoretically lock on and blow the fuck out of it.
True. You can dig down if you're in the second line. You have a little bit more time. You don't get overrun by actual ads. Plus, there's the supply truck, so you can keep the ammo going.
Okay. What if you don't have a supply truck? Where do you put it?
Still second.
That's just
Anyone want to rebuttal that?
I would take third line only because you are now at even further distance. You're not going to get hit by infantry fire, and you've got more time in view to lock on from a better position.
Phoenix is actually right. It doesn't matter whether or not you've got the supply truck next to you or not. The supply truck is actually irrelevant to your positioning. It helps, but you always want to try and stay near the front line in a more supportive role, because if you go all the way to the back, then you might as well have aviation just take out the fuckers. Right?
Sure.
You always want to make sure that you're not indirect. You always want to make sure that if you're unable to take out the things directly in front of you, stay slightly behind the things that can. Same way as doing like rolling cover in a band. I think it's similar to that. Now, if I was to move these quickly out of the way, back to this area here, we've also got the AT launchers. Now, these again work in exactly the same way. They are lock-on guided, and they require manual loading. Now, again, if I was to do this...
That's small.
If I was to do this... Oh no, I'm left-clicking. Why can't I fire?
Not locked on to anything.
It is purely lock-on. Where the other one you can still fire by if you accidentally misclick. This one is pretty much guaranteed to fire unless you have a lock. But here's the interesting thing. I don't believe this is actually a standard lock-on to target. Now, to be honest, most of the time we're not going to be using this. Anyone tell me why?
Because we have AT rockets and PLXs for it?
Yeah.
Yes.
User joined
the
your
PLX
channel.
is pretty much this on steroids. Exactly. And both of them don't have backblast. So there's no point in actually having this, because if you look in the crate, there's a PLX. You might as well just use that. But in the case that you do have these, right, you can't fire these unless they're hot, okay? Now, these require you to hold tab to launch them. Lock on holding tab. Once it's ready, it's basically it's a javelin. That's all this is. It's a javelin. You don't lock on standardly like you do in Arma 3. You lock on with the ACE system of going into your night vision, holding tab on the target, and then it will detect it. Once it's then got its... Simple as that. Now, again, this one is similar to the AA launcher. This requires to be a little bit behind the line. You don't want to be anywhere near the front line where the direct firing is. Otherwise, again, you're going to get fucked over. But in terms of procedures, same way, you load it up manually with the rocket. It's single use. You need to have a lock on, otherwise it can't be fired. But then the question is what do we do about these?
Oh boy.
Now, everyone who's done support recently might be aware of what these are. These are the heavy repeaters that support troopers are now able to use. But as standard Lancer, you guys are also allowed to use these in an official capacity. But why are these a slight pain in the ass? Does anyone like mention why? Oh, shut up, Tank.
They take over your backpack slot.
Okay. Yep, that's one thing. Why else are they a nuisance?
Is it because they're weird and they keep falling over?
That's another reason. What's another reason?
You gotta make sure you're wearing your seatbelt, or else you'll go flying for the fucking moon.
Okay, and a fourth reason? And a fifth reason?
Do you have a fifth reason?
There is a fifth reason.
You keep coming up with good reasons.
Right. What was the issue that we had with the mortars?
Slow build time?
No. What's the... Okay, so let's look at the Legion Studios one. No. What did I say? The Legion Studios one. Once
Once
it's
it's
done,
empty, it's empty.
There you go, muffins. This gun is the only one that we can use in an official Star Wars capacity, right? Because all the others are just standard guns that fire regular bullets, right? However, these are hard-coded to not be able to be rearmed. The ammo exists, but it's not actually coded in properly to be used. Meaning that when you see these, what you get is what you get.
User left your channel.
If you want to get these rearmed or resupplied, you need to just simply get a new one. Now, that would be okay if, we had a ability to supply them. However, we need to get Hawkbat to do a custom order of, I guess you could say resupply in order to get these things actually put forward.
Question.
And that's not a bad thing to do.
Question.
Yeah, what?
Can they be loaded onto a truck that we would have? We could set them up, use them up, and then go back to the truck and grab another one.
Yes. So in theory, you could have a resupply truck behind the line that you can just go grab extras from. But it essentially falls into the same category of if you lose the ability, you lose one, or you need to rearm one because you've run out of ammo, you need to get it into the field again somehow, either by truck, by having it preloaded into a vehicle, or by having Hawkbat drop a crate with it in, or even just bringing it directly to you.
So
the way
these can't even be rearmed by a rearm crate.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Rep.
Yep. However, you do have a pretty decent sized mag, so if I pop into this,
It's 1,000 round mag.
it's not going to fucking matter anyway. And if you guys have a look very quickly, now I'm looking down the runway at the right-hand side aircraft guidance bollard. Right? You see that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm in right in the middle. Have a look at how accurate this thing is.
It is a legend.
Does anyone want to tell me what it originally used to be?
No.
So
Wait,
the
hold
laser
on.
pistol.
Is that? Hold on. Is that one of the mounted machine guns that you can get as a heavy weapon? Like
Yes.
one of the shoulder mounted ones.
With the what?
Yeah, one of the shoulder mounted ones. The same one, a 212 one. that shoots out.
No. Completely different.
Way different? Yeah.
This is a standard 3AS repeater turret. However, the reason why we use this now is because beforehand they used to fire like this. Probably even more of a spread. But what is changed for us also changes for the droids. These things are fucking lethal to go up against. They will just go like this. I don't think it's got any bullet drop either.
No, it doesn't.
I definitely assume they don't.
Exactly, no bullet drop, just straight fire, no problem. Could go fuck up Paladin 1 with a bunch of these actually, troll them a little bit. But
Tempting.
just from that one time, I only used up half my ammo. So the likelihood that you're actually going to lose ammo in this thing is very... How are you injured, Darkling?
I'll give him a Zusio.
I'm already on it.
Alright.
But the time that you'd actually get to use this would be most likely from it being destroyed. But how can we, as Lancer, avoid these things being destroyed?
Keep
Not
moving with
be
them
as-
towards
Be
us,
behind
keep
some
being
cover
hard.
and not be up front.
Yes, Wolf, that is exactly it. What is the best trench for that? Does anyone know?
I'd say the
That's
second
the one
line,
with the notch in the middle, isn't it?
because you give
Forgot which
infantry
one
in
it
the
is.
first line the ability to
Vehicle
move
trench?
around.
So, vehicle trench.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell you what, how about we do a demonstration quickly, right? I have before me a bunch of trenches that I'm spawning in, okay? Now, trenches aren't obviously meant just for infantry. Obviously, they could be used for,
Oh my
other
gosh.
things,
What the fuck?
right?
It's a good vehicle one, but
that's dude, that's like that's a wall. That's not a trench.
And then we've got the long trench as well. Now, who can tell me which trench they think would be best for protecting this gun? You can,
Short
even,
trench.
you can pick them up if you want to try and even demonstrate to me. I'll spawn a couple more down. Try and tell me where the best place to put these turrets are. Pick up your turret and take him there. Bear in mind, you've still got to use this turret. Well, Dragon's just lost his turret. No one else has just lost
I
theirs.
was supposed to... Oh, I got it back. There it is. Hold on. Yeah, I say right there. That's where I would put it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to determine whether or not if I can get it close enough that I can still get a decent line, side-to-side field of fire. And I'm not happy with it. It's great straight forward, but I'm not seeing I can do a lot of side to side.
Who's this done?
Isaac. Okay, I just got. Okay, what's up with C
Did you lower that trench?
Me?
No. Not you,
Okay.
Isaac.
No,
That's definitely useless.
Why are we? Why?
Alan Don wants to sit rep
Oh
on
boy.
training.
This is about to be real
Yeah.
fun. I'm just not touching that. That's a bad
Okay.
idea.
Who wants to knock down our training?
Alan Don, he wants to sit rep on our training.
You can put one right there.
Tell
and you
him
can
we're
have
about
another one right here.
halfway through.
Although the limit is smaller, it's a little safer to infantry fire.
Okay,
Right. Anyway,
that's not gonna work.
chaps, focusing back on this before you all break your turrets even more.
I didn't break it.
Why do you guys think some of these turrets are good? Why do you think some of them are bad? Let's do feedback generally from all of you. So let's say like Wolf's turrets over here. Why would Wolf's turrets be good?
This is mine.
Okay, Dragon and Wolf's turrets. Why would they be good?
There's plenty of cover.
Can't hear you, go and yelling.
I said plenty of cover.
Plenty of cover.
cover.
Directly from the front, yes.
Yeah.
Now, what would be bad about it though?
It does seem to limit the field of fire to straight forward. You can't really get the front of the nose up far enough to have a good side-to-side pattern.
These two.
God. Yes, exactly. So it becomes extremely
You must be my
directional.
turret?
No, it fell over.
Oh.
I'm trying to fix it for you. I want to use
You
yours
just-
as an example.
You just
Shush.
raised my.
What do you mean I just raised it? It was meant to stay the way it was. What the fuck? Even as a Zeus, I'm having problems with this. Oh my god! Perfect.
It's okay. It's a ground to air turret. Don't worry, ground to air turret.
You know Vietnamese trapdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no,
You want me to just pick it up manually?
no! I will do this on my own.
It's broken.
Let's Sparrow do it.
You broke my turret.
Hey, there we go.
Ah!
Sparrow.
Someone help! Someone help!
I've officially seen the first firearm was dangerous to everybody else.
I
No,
don't like
and
these
for once
turrets,
it's not an
Sparrow.
actual Lancer member firing it. Anyway,
Hey.
so why? So okay, so Wolves, yes, is good for defense and good for a specific angle. But if I was to do this on Wolf's turret, I don't even look like that far.
Yeah, as I said, limited field of fire.
It goes through the trench.
Yeah,
What do
but
you
it
think's
becomes
gonna get
very
that
inaccurate
system?
after that.
Oh, sorry, it's just me. Don't worry about it.
Right, so Wolves is good for defense.
Well, dragons,
See,
but
this is when you get multiple.
Well,
Then you
yeah.
have. You have
but
one
yeah,
turret,
both of
one
ours are basically the
turret,
same
multiple
idea.
ones.
But the problem is that even though it might be good, you're both
These
right,
apparently go for that
what
6
happens is
buildings.
You get a narrow,
Narrow field of fire, yes.
narrow field of fire.
You can
Which
actually
can-
partially
which
make
can-
the
which-
trenches.
Even though you're putting defense over view, it still is effective. However, you also then have the issue of what if you then got a contact coming from like over there?
Right, like I
No,
said,
sorry,
it's
over there.
yep. I
You
get.
wouldn't be able to get the turret shooting it, but it
No.
is good for if you're like front on attack. You know where they're coming from. You can mow down a field of droids, kind of thing, right? Now, why do you think Shuts is good? Shut, this is yours, right?
Yep, that's mine.
Why do you think Shuts is good?
Good field of fire. It's good, yeah, side to side angle.
Good field of fire. It's got good cover. You can put another turret here, so you can have this short cone able to be covered as well.
So the interesting thing
User
about this
joined
is
your
this is
channel.
again similar to Wolf and Dragons, but this time, however, you have the ability to see over part of the trench slightly, which is all of this direction over here, meaning that you're completely covered from this bit, but you are slightly exposed when down, but you can still shoot over. Now this is putting into effect a good mixture of heavy cover and a bit more, you know, a bit more angle, a bit more view for a fire. So that is generally good. Again, you can kind of see from left to right that it becomes less about defense and more about angle of fire or whatever. What was it you said it was, Wolf?
Field of fire.
Field of fire. So you then come over here and you see, oh shit, there's very little defense. However, if you were to hop on the gun,
incredible wide field of fire.
Well, fuck that trench. But complete field of fire. Even with Isaac's actually does have, on the other side, it does have a good angle of fire. If we actually go over and have a look at it quickly. So those turrets there have a good angle of fire from the fact that they can see completely over. However, their vehicle trench, such as this, doesn't have much in the way of altitude. So this trench is perfect for the setup of getting a turret or two to just directly look forward. But as soon as I'm looking forward and I go slightly down, my bullets are going to go everywhere because I cannot physically see over the rest of the trench. So trenches then, specifically for these turrets, become much more about what trench are you going to need at the time. Is it flat terrain? Perhaps resort to using one of these. Is it perhaps a slight bit of an incline? Use one of those, or perhaps a range of other trenches that then fortify your sides.
User joined your channel.
The same way that an infantryman uses one of these trenches.
User left your channel.
A simple
User joined your channel.
Right? The same way that they use this, the same way that you could look at using your standard trenches for your turrets. Okay?
You can also partially build trenches if you need to get like a shorter big trench or whatever.
Exactly. Good point. So if I really wanted to, let's say Wolf's here. Wolf and Dragons. I could go up to this trench. I could... the trench, damn... Oh, I can't because I placed it down Zeus, motherfucker. But, yeah, you could, in theory, just dig it away. And make it so it's a bit more easier to fire at a different angle. You don't have to dig trenches up all the way. You can utilize the cover to your advantage, which means this long trench over here, sorry for the teleport, this actually means that this trench could actually be good for using your guns on as well. Because, again, you get a nice, clear angle. But if you were to lower it down a little bit, you'd be able to see right over it. Exactly. So it's all just depending on what trench you think is good for the job, which has the best angle, and how many you're going to need. Now, what I'm going to do is you guys are going to defend. I'm going to throw you into a couple of scenarios where you are going to have to defend the position, right? Now, you are going to be able to only take about 5 different weapons. Only 5. Now, 5 means the weapons themselves. It doesn't mean the ammo that you can take. It doesn't mean the parts of the weapon you can take. You will have them already there ready for you to set up. Now, I'm not going to place them anywhere for you. Meaning that you've got to be cautious of where you place your weapons. You've got to be cautious on the how you use your weapons. And you have to be cautious of what could go against your weapons. You guys are going to be thrown into a live fire exercise where you may be able to use your weapons on occasion, but your objective is to purely use your crew service weapons to survive. If you lose your weapon, you are to just start using your regular. But I will then note that you've lost it, and I will then make a note on how that could then be avoided in the future. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you the choice of where you would like to defend. Where would you like to defend?
I said the town.
The acclimator?
The
acclimator.
I said you wanted to the town here.
You want to defend the town?
Yeah, because by the Geneva Convention, they can't kill the church, so if we put everything into the church, we'll be good.
They're droids.
Oh, they're droids. Don't think they care about that.
I was thinking the radio tower up on Hill 198.
That's an idea.
We could have some good. We could have some good base defense with some.
Okay. Well, vote town or radio tower.
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 You can put a mortar up there. You can anti-air. You can get some. I'm gonna vote on how many weapons we put in.
I mean, I've
User left your channel.
Except for HE.
4 people. This is what you're defending.
What?
Oh, we just built trenches.
Now, what weapons would you like?
Heavy repeater.
I'd like
I'll
to
take a mortar.
honestly the mortar.
One
You
mortar,
guys,
two heavy
you guys
repeaters.
really don't know how to communicate well. You're just shouting what you want. Think,
Okay.
strategize.
Isaac,
I'll go
Isaac
away.
and Phoenix would like
I will
a
go
mortar.
away. I will go away. And you guys, as a team, can decide what you're going to utilize to defend your position.
So I think if we do one mortar plus 2 normal turrets and then maybe 2 anti-tanks, or not anti-tank, but one anti-tank and one
anti-tank, one
One
anti-air.
anti-tank, one air. You know he's going to throw an aircraft at us.
Yeah, eventually he's going to throw like
Yeah.
an HMP or something at us.
Can you pick up and move the AA? Because if
Yeah.
Yeah,
if so,
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
everything can be moved.
Okay, then you can manually turn it if it's out your field of range.
How much
Yeah.
do we
I
want
do
to
have
use this?
I have detonator packs in case we need to use those.
I don't think we're allowed to use them.
Oh, that's
I am unable to get my stuff.
So what do we agree on? 2 heavy repeaters and 2 mortars. And
no,
an
2
AA.
heavy repeaters, 1 mortar,
One
and
anti-air.
1 AA, 1 anti-tank.
Okay, so 1 tank, 1 air, and 2 repeaters and 1 mortar.
Yeah, so 1 mortar, 1 anti-tank, 1 anti-air, 2 repeaters.
All right.
My team can take the
Well,
front
since
line.
I already know he's somewhere here, we're ready.
All right, Sparrow, we know you're listening.
User left your channel.
Okay, so what do you want?
User joined your channel.
We would like 1 AT, we would like 1 anti-air, 2 heavy repeater, and a mortar.
Okay. Getting all of your items together quickly.
Good
I
shot.
would like- Can I
User
man the
left
mortar?
your
Is that
channel.
okay? Is that okay with everybody if I man the mortar?
Yeah,
I can
You
help
want the
you.
mortar,
Able
go for
bearer.
it.
Oh,
Okay.
I was gonna be able bearer. That's fine.
I mean, we just need a crate, and that's about it. We just need a crate and a
We
mortar.
just need a
so-
crate. We should be fine.
Well,
Yeah.
Muffins, if you want to do it, I'll take one of the heavy repeaters then.
I would also
Oh.
like to ran
We can
one
go on
heavy
the front
repeaters.
line.
Me and Muffins
I
on the
am-
mortar. Sounds good.
Actually, I think I might stick to the vehicle
User
one.
joined your channel.
Wolf, what are you gonna take?
I guess I'm stuck on anti-air.
User left
Oh,
your
Like a
channel.
heavy repeater.
We can work together, Wolf, me and you.
Dang. All right. It's
User
I'm gonna put
joined
my
your
mortar
channel.
kind of in a covered position. I'm gonna build trenches actually.
I'm moving them out
Okay.
because then I can get
Okay.
the items together.
Real
No.
fast.
Don't touch anything yet, guys.
Fuck with it.
Don't touch anything.
No touch.
Put it down. Put it
Go
down.
ahead,
Don't
Zach.
touch anything
Fields.
yet.
Alright.
Don't get too excited.
I'm putting it down. I'm putting it down.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Each weapon that requires extra ammunition has
A crate.
yeah
So
has an
everything has
ammo
a crate
crate.
except for the repeaters. Got it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not a lot.
repeaters don't get crates because they
Nope,
can't be
you don't have a lot.
resupplied.
All right. You guys have 5 minutes
User
to
left your
set up your
channel.
defensive position before the enemies arrive.
Fuck me.
Quick question before we start
second.
breaking off.
Timer's already started, mate.
Go, 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 go.
Fuck.
Okay, I'm building big
How do we
trenches.
want to start fixing these trenches?
Just build trenches. Whatever you feel good is for your turret of choice. Me and Muffins personally, we're gonna put big trenches
User
around our mortar,
joined your
or at least
channel.
trenches.
I'm taking a vehicle trench over by this open spot.
Alright, I'm gonna build.
I'm building
I'm gonna build a giant.
giant trench about halfway so I can move the turret along it.
Connect our trenches. If we're too wide, we're going to be very tight to cover. Start connecting our trenches.
Hey,
Shot,
make sure you
come over
guys
here.
mark the enemies on map for wherever they are, whenever they're attacking. Okay, or at least, yeah. So I know where to hit them, especially large groups and stuff. I don't know, Sparrow. Are these mortars armor penetrative?
I don't know. Gonna have to find
They're
out.
high explosive. They're not gonna be able to.
Alright.
Saw that coming.
Well, if you do know he's probably
Let's
invisible,
spice
something.
this up a little bit.
Oh, of course.
You guys aren't gonna just be defending yourselves.
User left your channel.
Oh no, we're gonna be defending Sparrow.
No.
User joined your channel.
Do the Starkling. Let's just make a secure area.
User
around
left
us.
your channel.
I
Keep it
can
tight
use some
and
help,
safe.
Trent, please.
User joined your channel.
Thank you, Muffins.
Let's not let this crate get armor.
Yeah, I was just about to.
cut out.
Well, if you want to help me with this
trench.
trench, and I know you're old, but still, the CGS gotta put some back work into it. You know.
Excuse you.
You gotta put some back into it. You know.
You're doing fine.
Okay, I have 3 people helping me. I'm good. Look how quick and efficient Lancer is today.
Guys, right on top of...
You gotta stop the droids from destroying this bomb.
Bomb? Oh! That's an that's an EMP bomb.
Who said it was an EMP bomb?
This is a
Somebody.
problem.
Can we build something bigger around it, please?
Interactions.
That's-
Oh,
No.
come on.
No?
What?
Nope.
That's fair.
Why can't I
You're only
carry
allowed to use
this?
trenches to build up your fortifications, not to cover it up.
That's kind of
You've got to
bull.
use your weapons and your defensive skills in order to repel the enemy attack.
Oh, defensive skills.
Oh, and just to make sure you guys understand how serious this is, where is it?
Well, he's trying to tell me like Peter when he's flashing out Panthers.
Make sure that we're completely trenched in. We're gonna have to have a nice wide angle to make sure that we cover from all angles. Help me give these trenches as fast as possible, just so I can make turret locations.
This is going to be a problem.
Oh shit.
We have 5 minutes. This is mainly going to be defense. We need to make sure that we're ready.
Make sure you double your trenches if needed.
Let's start curving it inwards. Halfway
Problem is, I need a field of view.
Actually, yeah, you're not defending an EMP bomb.
Oh, that's
We're all looking at it die. It's an atomic bomb. Guys,
You're defending
being
highly
distracted.
explosive Rhydonium.
User left your channel.
Don't
joined your
don't get
channel.
distracted. Keep on building. If you see a gap, plug it.
You have 1 minute.
Vehicle.
Why can't I use my entrenching tool like right here? What the hell? What? I haven't. And how can you make a trench?
Hopefully that is close enough.
I need the grass.
Wolf, can I have some help in this Vic trench? At least somebody.
Where are you?
Thing wrong.
I'm by the mortar.
I'm in here. It's kind of in the middle. It's kind of in the middle of the trench. You gotta step
Need
in.
help over here with this big trench.
There you go. See, now someone has a little bit of a foxhole here. Alright, boom. Thank you. Thank you, Wolf.
You're welcome.
Alright. I think my perimeter's kind of set up. Yeah. See, somebody's got a foxhole here if in case their gun goes down.
Yeah.
What's the
we're
time?
I think it's up.
Oh, okay.
Your time is up.
Everybody get to their turrets. Time's up.
Everybody should have a turret to start mounting it.
User joined your channel.
Guys,
User left your channel. Joined your channel.
Probably gonna get hit by a little bit of everything, so.
Expecting to get hit by a lot of everything.
Alandine just asked for another
Contact
server.
246. We're getting shot at.
Copy.
Droids.
I'll hop in the gunner.
Correction, droids. 270, right at the fence.
Copy. Down. If you can, mark it on map so I can hit it.
Whoever's got the heavy gun, 207, open fire. 20188 at the road.
Mortar
Nothing
out.
but droids.
Copy. I'm hitting the road now. 7 seconds.
Way too long.
2 seconds. Hit.
Okay, I hear it.
Did I hit him?
No idea.
There is nothing there.
I hate the RCO kit so
Up,
fucking much.
up or down on the road?
Left.
South or north?
South down the road.
Copy.
User left your channel.
204, we got droids at the defense line.
There's one
Copy.
right there.
Yeah, I'm on him. You're not supposed to use your thing. You should be using their heavy gun.
Fucking, I don't have a I'm trying to dig a trench there.
10 seconds.
Dragons down, dragons down. Freaking seriously.
I'll help. Don't worry.
We got droids at 102.
Muffin?
Yeah, I'm being shot at.
Alright. Reload the gun.
That hurt the ears.
Alright. Give me a great cord.
AAT.
Correction.
Unsure, coming from the west. I believe that's what I hear.
Somebody give me a grid reference on the droids and a keypad. Okay, never mind. Give me a grid reference and a keypad on the AAT.
AAT is northwest of my position. I'm trying to disable its turret.
I asked for a grid ref and a key. Oh my gosh.
Machine gun's not gonna help you.
I disabled its turret.
Solid. Firing mortar, danger close, right outside the fence. It's on the west side.
Fair warning, I may go down. I'm at grid ref 193.096, keypad 9.
Another round out, danger close. West side of the compound.
Droids inside the compound.
Copy. Which side? Where?
174, so right in front of your position. Right at the house.
Copy.
Aircraft.
Yep, I hear it. I just need to be able to see
Look
it.
like a vulture in the air.
Yep.
Vulture in the air, bearing 54.
Right. I'm not gonna be able to shoot
Break,
it.
break, break. Muffins is down, Muffins
User
is down.
left
Need
your
a medic.
channel.
This might be up a medic on stand.
Heavy repeater up front is down.
Oh, no, that's a bird. Right.
Okay, is anybody here a medic? If not, don't say anything.
Well, no time for this.
Okay, Muffins, you're fine. Alright, load the gun, load the gun.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Can, alright, hitting it.
Round danger close south. 10 seconds. Grenade.
Oh, wow. That's really good for us. Yeah.
keep on holding. The objective is not. I mean, the objective is dead, but we're not dead.
Yet.
Phoenix is down.
Someone, just anybody. Okay, we don't have time for this.
Simulation over.
That was laggy.
And I'm about to pass out.
Oh.
A great example of why these weapons should not be used for frontline defense.
Why is it so laggy? Is it?
Wolf is hella dead.
I feel like the town would have been a better choice because then we would have like a straight.
Hold on, I'll give him the Zeus heal.
Corner off streets that will come down and load onto them.
Alright, everyone's gonna get a Zeus heal.
Oh, for Pete's sake. I fucking hate the entrenching tool so much.
Why?
It doesn't. You see this entire area? I can't use the entrenching tool. It will not working work
Because
over here for
some ground
fucking-
it doesn't work on. You see where it's a little rocky here? You can't build trenches on
Yeah,
rocky.
that's just the terrain. Because you can't dig up massive rocks in real life.
You can't dig cement. Can you dig cement?
Anyway,
C4
you guys want
fixes
to go
everything.
over your general ideas before we go on to doing... Hey!
I can't even see him.
That was not a droid that I placed down. Who placed that down?
I don't
not
have
me.
Zeus perm, so.
User left your channel.
I do, but I wasn't in
Fairness,
Zeus.
Right.
User joined
Shall we
your
go
channel.
over your defensive structure and plan here quickly?
Sure.
Why not?
So, you guys were way too divided where you wanted to step stuff,
User left your
stuff
channel.
up. You all
User
rushed
joined
to
your
grab
channel.
your own aspects and your own tools to do the job. You all neglected each other. That is where you fucked up. You're defending an area. You're defending a valuable resource. No one was talking about where to place shit. Isaac, you rushed to grab the mortar, right? You asked, would it be alright? And everyone said yes. Muffins decided he would be your loader. So you guys started working on it. However, you guys were not even calling out properly targets to each other, which means no one was assigned and no one was asked to spot contacts for each other. You need a target to be able to send your mortars, otherwise you have a chance of friendly firing or not even hitting anything. Everyone knows that. So you guys needed to work together to ensure that you gave him targets to shoot at. Utilizing that mortar was a very important aspect of this performance because it would have taken out large clusters of enemies if you'd given him proper bearings and proper grid coordinates and proper keypads. Now, you guys then forgot about the AA launcher. Now, I don't know if Wolf actually got the chance of using it or not.
Could never get it in visually see it to shoot at it.
Yeah. Because
User
the
left your
position that you
channel.
guys had defended
User
and set
joined
up,
your channel.
you'd purely set up around the mortar. All the effort that was put into building up this defensive position was put into just that mortar. Everything else and everyone else was left to their own devices. The AT had no cover. I had to actually repair that for you guys so you'd have the chance
User
of using
left
it.
your channel.
The AA launcher,
User
which Wolf
joined your
had
channel.
no help with getting ready or into a new position for, had nothing. He literally just had to put it behind a trench that he had to use for defense, just for cover from droids. Gut had to build up his own trench in the corner there just so that he could utilize the turret effectively. The person who I saw who had the best trench
User
actually
left
set
your
up,
channel.
and unfortunately I deleted it while deleting dead bodies, was actually
User
Phoenix.
joined your channel.
Because even though Phoenix has set up a vehicle trench with the turret in on his side,
User
he'd
left
set
your
up
channel.
long trenches either side of it that he could then use.
User joined your channel.
As soon as those 5 minutes ended, you guys rushed to your weapons just to get ready. You still had a bit of time for the enemies to approach you. But you guys lacked the one thing that you needed to ensure that this worked, and that was teamwork. If you've got no one who has a clear idea of how this should go, or you don't have that communication of where you should place things, you're all going to be running around like headless chickens trying to decide where something is going to be best. And a clear example of this is look how many trenches are around that mortar pit. Who built trenches for the mortar pit?
I did.
So,
Isaac.
why were so many placed down for just the mortar?
Because if a grenade or something explosive came, I don't know,
User
somewhere
left your
outside
channel.
the trenches inside, or like the
User joined your
trenches
channel.
inside would not take any damage, but the trenches outside would.
Okay,
so
but,
giving you a little bit more time.
but why? Why do that for just the mortar? Why not help
'Cause the
out
mortar-
other
the
groups that were
mortar-
trying to also build up?
I was just doing it because to protect the mortar, because the mortar.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Okay, but do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
I'm asking you why you did this, and you thought it was a good idea to build this up. Now, if you had more time, yeah, it would have been a good idea to ensure 2 layers. But because you focused purely on getting the mortar set up, you neglected other things such as Wolf's ability to have the AA set up because you were so focused on the mortar. People neglected the fact that Phoenix had a turret that he took all the way over there to set up in a position on the outskirts so he would have better view on everything. You guys just basically ran away from each other, and it's a little bit sad. A group that is so focused on teamwork within vehicles actually struggled like this. I don't know how to put it. I honestly expected that whoever was going to be leading this, or whoever took up the responsibility of saying, right, let's get a gun over there, let's get a gun over here so we've got full coverage over this area. We'll get the mortar right in the middle of the formation just so that it's outside of the trench area. And while we're not taking fire, we'll get some more trenches set up. You know, little bits like that. But this is a clear demonstration as to why you guys need to work together within heavy weapons. When you set up, you don't have time to entrench yourselves completely. But you also need to work together as a team to ensure that all your weapons and all your positions are in adequate places so you all are effective. Okay? Do you guys feel like you've learned that now?
Yes.
Yes.
I have.
Now, the last thing I'm also going to say is, why do you think this was such a massacre?
We had no communication, plus we were too far stretched and too thinly stretched, if you actually look at our placements.
Yep, that's exactly
the
it.
direction the enemy came was undefended.
You guys in this position were defending a downhill battle, right? You had no eyes on the target until they were pretty much on top of you, meaning that you needed to then get positions set up where you had eyes covering down. So, like, for example, if you guys followed me, you've got all this terrain, right? Even though you're stretched, you could still have, you know, people broken apart into little trenched positions, right? Wouldn't have been a problem, as long as you still had the ability to defend the Rhydonium. Look at how much you could see just from setting up here. Can you imagine if you had a turret here, how many of those droids you would have been able to neutralize? If you'd set up here, you'd still be able to engage targets all the way to the west because it's an uphill battle. But all of this terrain wasn't taken into account when it comes to the repeaters. I had a similar thing that that Phoenix tried doing when he tried setting up his trench over here. However, because of the direct angle, it wouldn't have been that effective. It was when the enemies came directly up on us. But unless you actually set up the trench here, you wouldn't have seen anything because of the lip of terrain we're standing on. You see what I mean? Heavy weapons isn't a frontline force, exactly how Muffin said. However, if you saw that building down there, you saw a whole bunch of droids that were fighting against a squad down there, this would be the perfect position for an Overwatch. But that then comes down to the idea of positioning away from the battle. And when you're defending, it's again about putting that view and distance from you and the target. Give the target space so that they have you need to be able to watch them as they push up. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Now, we got some combined arms to go do, lads. So I'm going to clean up here. I'm going to teleport you guys over there. I'm having a bit of a texture bug at the moment for some reason with my Zeus, so I'm actually gonna join you guys. How many guys do we have here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including you, 8.
Okay. We're gonna teleport over there. We're gonna get quickly squared away. What vehicles does everyone want to use for this combined arms? Banthas or ATJTs?
User joined your channel.
I said just Banthas, but that's just me.
We could do just Banthas. Is that okay with you, Wolf? Just Banthas?
Absolutely.
Alright, just Banthas.
Good luck, lads. Let's go.
Oh, the frame. Why are the frames so bad?
Because we're right by a whole bunch of enemies.
Yeah.
But we've also been fighting all across the map in different areas.
I'm not used to playing online games by myself. So I float where
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry about how that turned out.
Oh, Lancers.
No, it's completely fine, Dragon. It was just a...
The boys with the chops.
I would assume you all
Wolf, do you wanna lead Combine Arms? Or you want me to lead?
Oh no,
Combine
you
Arms?
need the practice.
Okay.
Alright, so Paladin's just gonna require at least 3 Vics.
Yeah, we're gonna get 3 Vics.
Shoot him.
Should we get them? Yeah, let them be ruined.
3 Banthas outside.
Okay,
Yeah, see?
the frames are so bad right now.
They are dropping.
Bravo to our Vic.
I don't know
One
what.
guy in the far right one.
Break. Phoenix, say what you're doing.
Before we split up, do we want to remake the teams since now we've got
Yes,
Sparrow?
everybody. Yeah, it's a good idea, Phoenix. Everybody regroup on me.
I'm not actually. I want to watch.
Oh, there's a lot.
Alright.
Oh, that's
It's
what
all
is
Lancer
fucking
crews here.
lagging. Whoever set this up put that many compositions down.
Alright.
It's only 4 or 5 comps.
That is way more than 4 or 5. That's 7, 8, 9.
Yo,
They're shooting you guys.
what are we doing?
Dragon, you're gonna be team leading, okay?
Once it's initialized, then it's
Me
all
and
fine.
Wolf are gonna be in a vehicle, and then, well, actually, no, Darkling, you're gonna be with me. Phoenix,
Do we have...
you're gonna be with Wolf, and make sure everybody's in their own dynamic groups.
I don't think I'm gonna run state of mind.
shit.
I'm a bit off from what happened.
Okay, do you think you can push through with this, or do you wanna not team lead?
See what I can do.
No, I'll be
If
leading.
things go south,
Essentially, I'll
I'll
be
just
leading it.
hand
Yeah,
off
just...
to somebody else.
What?
Alright, fair
Oh,
enough.
I thought you were going to
Alright,
be
yeah,
monitoring
Darkling with
performance.
me, Wolf and Phoenix,
Essentially,
get off into
yeah.
your own group. Everybody make your own group.
I'll be on
So,
one, two.
Dragon, get your crew in
basically what I'm
order.
gonna be doing. I'm not
And I
pushing
get
for
mine in order. Wolf, you do the same too. Alright, Dragon, you'll be Bravo, I'll be Alpha, Wolf, you're Charlie. Let's go.
All squad leaders, please jump onto your TAC nets. Ensure that those are set up. 1-1.
I'll make sure you get TAC nets up with Paladin squad leads.
And vice versa for
Oh.
1-1-2.
Let me get into the right. Let me get into the right seat. Hold on.
Hey,
Take the commander seat.
Far
are
left.
you partaking, bud?
The squad leaders are waiting there, Wolf. Or is it Isaac running it?
Isaac's running it.
Hi, what's up?
Hey, buddy. My squad leaders are all on their TAC nets. If you want to have your...
Yes, I will do that. So I'm gonna be on 1-1.
Are you Alpha Vic?
Yeah.
1-1-1 TAC 3.
1-1-1, TAC 3.
Yeah, so you'll have roll.
I know. So that means, alright.
Alright, so Bravo, you're gonna be on 1-1. You're gonna be on 1-1-2 TAC 3. You're gonna be with Bravo. Or not Bravo, but with 1-2. Charlie, do the same with you. It's gonna be 1-1 TAC or 1-1-3 TAC 3. So everybody got that?
I'm a little confused. Where am I going?
No, what you're gonna do? You're gonna be doing combined arms with with the squads. You're gonna be stand by.
So I'll copy the just arrived,
Bravo,
getting set up.
which is Dragon. You're
1-3,
gonna
can
be
you
with
come back to the base here? You're gonna actually meet.
yeah, sorry. Dragon.
I'm just gonna say this now. You're clear to take
Yes,
out
don't worry.
and artillery.
Alright, Dragon, you're gonna be taking 1-2. You're gonna be on 1-1-2 TAC 3, okay?
You're clear to take out
What's
any
that?
AA
What's the flex?
and artillery.
Bro, this is my CCP flag. If I establish a CCP, I'll just kind of check it down. Right now, I'm not carrying it though.
You mean the CCCP?
No, CCP.
USSR.
That's what this is.
That's 1-1-3 TAC 3, right?
Actually, funny enough, decided on when we added this new medical system.
Alright, everybody have
It's
their
really
tags
weird,
set up?
Sparrow. We're only taking like at most like bruises. I don't know why.
Yep. I don't know why nothing's been changed.
Weird.
know why that
I
actually worked,
got
but-
just direct
1-1,
hit
are you set
by,
up on your
like,
TAC net?
6 times in the chest, only took 3 injuries. I was like,
1-2. And 1-3.
Don't leave me. Oh yeah, well. Send it.
So I'll come to my pause here. We'll get you set up for Charlie Vic.
Iron is down. Iron is down.
Howdy, Wolf.
Hello.
Do you got the combined arm freak?
Yes, 1-1-3 TAC 3.
That is correct.
Alright, who wants the team lead in Charlie vehicle? Well, actually, Charlie vehicle is gonna be Wolf. Actually, Wolf, you want team lead? Or you want Phoenix?
Let Phoenix do it. He can use the practice.
Alright.
Can you still stay on their freak and let me know what they want?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Alright, Phoenix, get on 1-1-3 TAC 3. You're gonna be rolling with 1-3 as combined arms, okay?
Actually, I'm acting as radio operator for TAC 3.
User left your
Okay,
channel.
check in on everybody. Check in on their tax.
113.3 radio check.
113.3 radio check.
Lima. This is Havoc, go ahead.
Alright. Dragon, you on 112, TAC 3?
112, TAC 3. Muffins is gone. It's just me and Shut now.
Alright, I need you on 112, TAC 3.
Thor's my guy,
I'm already
right?
on 112, TAC 3.
Now
We're
you've
about
got
to
Wolf.
move out to the south portion to join up with them.
Sorry, again, what's up? Alright, what's up?
Oh, Phoenix, do you copy me?
Phoenix isn't running the radio. This is Wolf. I'll be your TAC command.
Yep. Alright, my guys are a little bit southeast of us, ready to go. Can you get them mounted up? I'll join you.
Copy that. Your guys are southeast of us. Of course, it would help if I had half idea where we were.
Sorry, I just had my headset off for a second. What'd you say?
I'm trying to find us on the map. He said that their guys are southeast of us. It's like, I would think they'd be coming to us, not us going to them, but...
Alright, so I went constant communication with your squad, alright? If you're moving, make sure you tell them that you're moving, okay? If they ask for like a sit rep or an ace check on your vehicle, just give it to them.
Yeah, no problem.
Got it.
I see them on map. Ask them if they can come up to our position on the road.
They wanted us to go to them.
Alright, I'll draw you a face line.
Alright, this is Charlie vehicle. We're on our way to you.
Let me know if you see that.
See what?
The line. If you don't, let me delete it and remake it.
Lancer unit on TAC 3. Are you coming to us, or did you go past
Alright,
my
do you
guys?
see that?
No, we're coming to you. Hang on, we're just mapping it out.
Copy. We are currently sitting at 104, break 122, intersection.
Copy that. 104-122. Alright, they're at 104, break 122.
Apparently 1-1 doesn't know what they're doing.
Hey, is this the first Vic with
The
Wolf?
fuck?
Alright.
That's not where their marker is.
Hi, Wolf.
Hello.
How you doing?
Havoc, this is Wolf. We're not showing you at the marker that you gave us.
We'll be taking the purple line to
Do
the
you see
objective.
RP Alpha?
Our team is mounting up as we
Alright,
speak.
do you see RP Alpha?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, that's where
Did
they
you
are.
see RP Alpha?
Alright.
We do.
Go
We're
up
headed
this
there
road
now.
and then hang a right at the
We
next
sit
intersection.
just southeast of that.
Copy that. Southeast of RP Alpha.
There's a whole bunch of us white guys with little pink shoulders.
Copy the pink shoulders. Alright. Feel free to move out at your leisure, dude.
Move up. Let's not care too much about the convoy speed since it's just us.
Oh, we're not.
Just go when
No, we're not convoying. We're hooking up with each individual unit.
Ah, okay. So roll out.
Roll out.
Hit the. Yep. Hit this main road, and then we're gonna go right. That'll take us right to their position.
Oh, you wanted me to drive? Oh, okay. Hang on.
Or do you want a gun and I'll drive?
I'll drive. You gun. All right, just give me
Okay.
directions. Oh, is that the red line you put
Go
down?
right. Oop, that was left.
Alright,
The
so
other
here's how we're going to do it. Paladin is going to be mounting up. As soon as you take contact, get them to a safe position and dismount, alright? Engage the contact as normal, find them, not find them, but once you get engaged, if you're flanked, take cover before you engage, but if you're engaged from the front, take it out.
These are boys?
Do as the situation calls for.
We're already loaded up and ready to go. We're gonna head down the purple line now.
Copy. 1-1, load up.
We're grabbing 1-3 as we speak.
Copy, I'm grabbing 1-1 now.
Good, you?
Pretty good.
Hi, Phoenix.
Howdy. Alright, boys, so what's your line?
You guys purple?
We're all loaded.
What
Yeah,
color
what's your
phase line
line?
are you guys?
We are green. Green.
Green phase
Copy.
line.
Alright, straight. And then we're gonna go all the way down this road.
Yeah, I see it. I can see the green phase line. Sort of.
Alright.
It's just way too much. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going the wrong direction.
No, you're going the right way. This is the way I wanted you to go, was down the Semisar.
1-1's
And then when you hit the second intersection,
there,
we're
sir.
gonna hang a left.
Second
Alright,
intersection.
be advised,
Sure.
we are the green. The green is our area of operation, so make sure that we put a black dot.
We're going straight to the crow fly, so just be advised.
Alright, hang. Yep.
When you
Nope,
two
other way.
man team,
Sorry,
everybody
I
get
meant
your
right.
buddy. Make sure you're
My
rolling
apologies.
with the team.
That's
Alright,
right.
I'll
We'll line
be
our
on
rights and
now.
our lefts.
Look, I refer to east as we, so.
No problem.
And then at the next stop, we're gonna hang a left. So at this intersection right here.
You sure it's not right?
Once we stop and we dismount, I'm gonna put a drop wheeling down. That will be the reinsert spot for anybody that passes out, don't die. And King, I'm gonna hold you to that.
And then from here, just go off road and go straight.
User left your channel.
No one dies on King's watch. That's my rule.
King, you got a high standard.
User joined your channel.
King Arthur.
Hey, infantry, do you guys want us to drop you at marker 4-1? Repeat 4-1. That'll
All
give you
vehicles check in.
a vantage point.
We're seeing contact.
Charlie this way.
Yeah, good copy.
Solid.
Do you want us to drop you at the top of the hill?
He'll 4-1.
Charlie, yeah.
Yes,
purple
yes,
line.
Alright.
absolutely.
Halt right here. Alright, infantry, dismount.
Go. I'm gonna mark it.
Looks like we're full dismount, so slowly roll over this hill. I got no eyes. Oh shit, there's Droidicas. Wait.
That was a little close.
Times 2, Droidicas down.
Our team is dismounted.
Copy.
1-3 is all dismounted.
Copy. Remember, follow your team, follow your squads as needed. Give them cover fire as well as some cover, just in general. Remember, if Paladin's getting suppressed,
There's
take
still
them out.
another
If
one
not,
on top
or,
of the
you know,
that
keep
building
on moving.
at 109.
Just
Yeah,
need some
I
targets
don't
for
got
Paladin,
visual.
boys, okay?
Alright, ooh.
Everybody's clear to engage armored targets in
Can you
turrets.
move forward a little bit more?
As seen
I can't get a shot at this Death Blade.
Charlie counts.
You gotta
Remember,
go
keep
more
that spacing
forward.
with your guys.
Alright. Should give me enough. Alright, that's taken care of.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Can you let 1-3 know that there's a good trench line to their east?
Yeah, you guys have got a good trench line to your east.
Lancer, be advised, E-Web south of the tower, over.
Sorry, repeat last.
164 south tower, E-Web. Can you see it?
There's something at 164 in a tower.
Yeah, I already took it out. It was a minigun.
Lancer, I assume
It's out. It's out. It's out.
Copy, Tango.
2 AATs down.
His mic echoes really bad.
The frames are terrible.
I'm not doing too bad.
I have like 5 frames, maybe 6.
Oops.
Yeah,
that would be a problem.
Lancer, be advised, Alpha Team is going to push southeast. If you can cover that move.
Copy. You guys are moving southeast. We will cover. There's still something up in that tower at 166. It's
Okay, moving back around.
bogging them down.
One 164's tower's taken care of. I got nothing in the 166 tower.
Oh, we're getting stuff from we're getting paratroopers coming in.
Give us a second, there's a shit ton of AATs here.
Copy that. More suppression on the east trench line, Lancer, do you copy?
Where did you see the paratroopers?
Copy. Trench line to the east. I'm seeing it. Well, it's going sideways. So.
He's probably dead.
Yeah. Oops. Hello. Oh, right on that wall right in front of me. Right to the front. I think. Oh yeah, this whole trench line.
Try to keep up, or try to get your squad to keep on pushing more, okay? Try to use, something cover.
Lancer, all 1-3 is moving towards Alpha, cover us. Make sure you're covering southeast.
We got hit from somewhere.
Yeah, probably something neat.
Lancer, you copy?
Copy, working our way back over.
Copy, we're moving towards them to regroup, get all of it together. We've got a lot of fire to the southeast.
Copy, taking fire from southeast.
Let them know that trench line is pretty much clear. There's just a few left.
That trench line to our northeast is pretty much clear.
Copy that, Lancer, thank you.
So how you doing, Wolf?
You know, first time back from vacation. Yeah, then we get beat up by Sparrow.
Yeah, that's never fun.
No, it's not. You just never seem to be able to do it the way he wants it. Of course, 5 minutes to set up with, and then be attacked in close is... Okay, so we are near Lancer 1-3. Okay, perfect.
Lancer, be advised, we are in the southwest hangar. We are starting to clear out the 3 hangars to our northwest, over.
Copy that, we are right outside the buildings.
Copy, Tango.
Alright, I'm gonna clear out the hangars, so that would get us... Ooh, hello, droids!
That one had a fucking rocket launcher. Does 1-3 have any objection point being here? Meaning, like, are we looking for something?
No clue, we weren't told.
Alright,
They're clearing out buildings, so... According to this, we're right next to them.
Lancer, be advised, we got contact southwest.
User joined your channel.
Copy that, contact southwest. From what? I don't know, because all I see southwest is the building.
User joined your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Lancer, be advised, it's going to be southwest of the hangars, over.
Oh, I see it. Stop.
Copy that, engaging now.
User joined your channel.
I think that is...
I don't see anything more shooting at them from that way.
Nah, that was the only thing that I picked up on thermals. There's just something on top of that area.
Lancer, in the last hangar to the north, I've got an active HMP gunship.
I think it's gone.
Lancer, do you copy? Last hangar.
Yep, we're working on it.
Gunship. It's taken off from the hangar.
It's still up. There, it's down now.
Target's down.
Another Droideka up front.
Trying to take
Lancer,
advantage.
you copy that gunship?
Copy that. There's a gunship out here somewhere. And I'm
All
stuck.
vehicles report it.
Slight damage.
At the 2 towers over here. I'm just making sure that my team is nice and secure.
He's found us again. We got a we've got a gunship after us.
That's always fun.
Okay, I've lost track of him.
See, for some odd reason, I can't lock on with the rockets nowadays. I don't know why.
Oh, there he is. It is... He's in front of us. 204. I think Hawkbat is... Yep, Hawkbat got him. Or he's a nope. Actually, he's still in the air. Enemy air is down.
Okay, it is a yellow cap.
Yeah, locking on is not doing shit
Yeah,
for
Dark,
me.
give me cover best possible.
For
User
armor.
left your channel.
Yeah, I can't, like, Teed is
User
not
joined
locking
your channel.
on, nor is Tab. And I was trying to lock on to a friendly lap, but that ain't working. It started just a day within the last op. I don't freaking know. That's why I drive more.
User joined your channel.
That doesn't sound good.
Anybody have a crewman they can spare?
I think it's
Mega
those
Jack.
physical bunkers.
Copy, we're gonna have to shut down a vehicle. Darklings has to.
Copy that.
I'm gonna move over to Dragon's vehicle.
Copy.
User disconnected from your channel.
Hey, can you roll us up into that hangar on the left?
The green one?
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
want to see if there's anything in there.
Yeah. Hey, Powder, we're gonna check out the other hangar, just make sure it's clear.
Just do a slow roll.
Yep.
There's nothing in there. You want to let 1-3 know?
1-3, the green hangar is empty. But be advised, there are still.
Bravo, I need you to come pick me up.
Be advised, there are still droids in the long trench past the hangar. How copy? I think 1-3 leadership is down. He's not replying.
Isaac wants us to come to pick him up.
Copy that, go get him.
I also have a yellow cap for us to put in the vehicle.
Ooh, what's that heavy that's shooting at the trenches?
You want to take us on a slow roll to the right?
Lancer, do you copy?
Stay firm.
South side of the airfield, loaded with infantry. Can you help?
On our way. South side of the
Copy,
airfield.
Tanker.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Wait a second. Alright, he's showing he's right here.
AT on our right.
Right, we're falling back to your position, temporarily keeping our boys here. Well, quick as possible.
Copy. Being quick as possible, be now.
Moving that way. Go south of that. Go south of that.
Are we
See if
waiting
take
for
out the
1-3
rest
to
of
roll
the airfield
back?
South of that.
There's nothing out here. I apologize. I am not
whatever
seeing
they're
anything out here.
Be advised, I had high command say the south is not taken care of, and there's a whole lot of infantry. I don't see anything either.
Yep, that would be a negative. I see nothing here. Uh-oh. Anti-tank somewhere. We just got hit. I hope there's a repair crate in this thing.
Lancer Alpha, be advised, this is Lancer Charlie, how copy over?
Send it, Charlie.
Yeah, there's someone upstairs.
Lancer Charlie has taken
So-
multiple shots from an AT and we are down.
Saw copy on last. I'll call in a new
Where the hell
band.
did
Put
that-
down an LT marker.
Good copy, drop it.
Be
User
advised,
left your
Lancer just went
channel.
down, guys. Lancer, you up?
Yes, we are mobile.
User joined your channel.
What I don't understand is how that hit us
Lancer
behind the
Alpha,
building.
this is Lancer Charlie, how copy over?
Send it.
Be advised, we have marked the LZ that we'd like for the next Mantha called LZ Christmas, over.
Did you say LZ Christmas? Over.
That's an
That is
A-firm.
correct.
Saw copy on last. That'll be their standby.
What I don't understand is we were behind the building and we got hit.
Down there. Hey, can you get it up to Paladin that there's multiple B2s coming out of that building?
Which building? Oh, that building.
One in front of us.
Paladin, be advised, we have B2s at 5-6. They're coming out of the building at 5-3.
Yep.
5 mics, boys. 5 mics.
That's gonna be 5 mics
Look
too
up.
many. Yeah, me without my rifle. Alright, one of them's down.
Two more just came out of that building.
Get your Gendo, get suppression on it then.
Guys, get Tracy to build up. I'm doing a broken arrow because we are surrounded and the main base is out there.
We're not don't do a broken
Hey,
arrow.
Wolf,
Yo,
you wanna have some fun?
sure.
Alright, let's go shoot and boop then.
Go shoot a what?
Shoot and boop them.
Shoot and boop them.
Yeah, run around them in circles and shoot them.
Oh, so it's gonna come behind them?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright.
Hey, you wanna let 1-3 know the stupid shit we're about to do?
Hey, 1-3, we're gonna do something stupid. We're gonna try and come up behind the B2s. They put it in a CAS strike. They put it in a CAS strike.
Aww. What?
Somebody called in close air support
On you guys?
on the B2s.
Oh, you're talking. Okay. I was gonna say I'm just like,
No, we did not have a blue on blue.
No.
User joined your channel.
What we were gonna do is basically run up behind the B2s and shoot and dump mags into them, so that 1-3 didn't get that much more fire taken at them. Because they got a handful down as we speak, or back up.
Where the hell is 1-1 and 1-2? What the fuck?
Down past the bridge, you're pushing up into the city, down south.
Alright, I'm gonna
Advise there's another one coming out. Advise them there's more coming out.
It was marked on the map. It was marked on map. If you look on the map, go to side chat. They're all marked.
1-3, we have another one that just came out.
No, we don't.
Calvin, Warren, be advised, we cannot demolition this airfield. We have no EOD over.
Hey, Lancer Alpha, what's the ETA on our little prison?
Isaac, do we have an ETA on our Christmas present?
Yeah, it's gonna be coming soon. They're confused at where the hell he is.
Alright, guys.
Solid.
South of this airfield. Alpha, Bravo, we good?
Isaac, we're ready to
Yeah, they just keep spawning B2s out of that building.
Yeah, I know, I see it. Be advised, we're gonna Oscar Mike to that south installation, but a B2 keeps spawning out of the same building over and over and over. Yeah, I got it. Alright guys, forget the B2. Let's move south. Alpha, Bravo, we ready to go? What's the damage Bantha? Let's go south, let's go south.
Is your Bantha damaged?
It's destroyed.
Oh, okay. We had a repair crate, I'm not sure if we was able to share.
It wouldn't matter at this point. We got hit with a rocket from someplace I couldn't even see it. I came behind the building and got shot.
What the fuck is that?
That's our vehicle.
Copy.
Alright, ready to have some more fun?
Oh, absolutely.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Lancer 1 Charlie is back on target.
Copy.
There's another B2 coming in.
You gotta be kidding me.
I am not.
Honestly, this is getting a little stupid.
A little bit.
Oh, they put a fucking B2 spawner in that damn building.
Oh, did they?
Sending one rocket in there.
Hang on, let the dust settle.
dead.
It's dead.
You want to let 1-3 know what that was?
Yeah, 1-3. There was a B2 spawner in that building. We have destroyed it.
I honestly forgot we even had those damn spawners.
Never seen one on used on B2s like that. B1s all the time.
User joined
Yeah.
your channel.
Alright.
Looks like 1-3's in the compound.
User left your channel.
If you want to take us over to
User
the
joined
compound
your channel.
entrance, we'll pull security for them.
Charlie, how you doing?
We're headed for the compound.
We're doing A-OK overall. Just got our band back up, and we're gonna go full security at the front gate for 1-3.
Saw copy on last. Good luck.
I want to go right.
Of course, they didn't tell us where they were going or what they were doing.
No, that's something I'm gonna report up. Hey, Isaac, just be advised that 1-3 did not advise us of their intention to move, so we're kind of backtracking with them.
What about backtracking and moving?
What I mean is, like, we're basically bringing up the rear on them, because they did not advise us
They
that
didn't
they
tell
were
us
moving.
where they were going or what they were going to be doing.
Well then tell them to clarify. If there's combined arms, something that someone needs to work on, then tell them to clarify. Or something.
1-3, we are
open the door,
outside
Shabbat?
the compound you guys went into. He doesn't respond.
Who's their leader?
I don't know, King, I think?
I thought King was their medic.
I don't know.
Be advised at this time we're unable to reach 1-3. Over.
Dash, so you're tagged.
We're not able to reach 1-3. They're not. Their squad lead is not responding.
Alright, then how about go talk to them?
They're in the compound.
Is the compound under fire?
Yes.
Fair enough.
I'm not getting out of the vehicle to go in there after them.
Okay, fair enough. Well, but can you see tab them at least? Because I think Havoc is squad leading over there.
Yeah, and Havoc's a little only calls out when he needs us to shoot something. Otherwise, he doesn't reply.
Bruh. Okay.
What's up, Felix? Howdy. How's it going for you today?
Lance, are you coming?
Copy, this is Lance.
I got 3 more
Phoenix,
guys
did you
coming
get my
out there
message?
trying to heal him. Once I get them out,
I did.
I'll get in.
I haven't had a
we'll
chance
roll
to
in.
look at it though.
Oh.
Need quiet. Need quiet.
User left your
Oh,
channel.
just too much radio traffic. Say again.
Just lost the animal. Oh yeah.
Alpha in, Bravo, you in?
Yep.
King, you with me?
Yeah.
Lance, are we good to go?
Where are we
Lance,
going?
Where are we
User
going?
joined your channel.
Push south, towards the SFU.
Please advise rendezvous point, Lancer looking for that location. Over.
What rendezvous point?
Say that again, I had 3 radios going on. Copy, RV Alpha.
RP Alpha is our rendezvous.
Oh, that's great.
That's back up to the northwest.
Charlie Vic,
LZ
sit
hot
rep.
dash, yep.
Charlie Vic sit rep is this. We've cleared out all the green components, trying to figure out where we're supposed to be rendezvousing with you guys.
Copy. All vehicles are going to be regrouping on RP
User
Alpha.
left
Head
your
there.
channel.
Over.
1-1.
Repeat, you
Yeah,
said
we're
RP
going
Alpha.
up to the barracks when we
Stock
first
copy
started.
on last. RP Alpha. Over.
Good copy. Charlie's moving up.
Stock copy on last.
Anybody,
Copy that, thank you, sir.
can't tell if I'm going the right direction.
User left your channel.
Great job, guys. Great job. And I apologize for my leadership.
Yeah, just keep following this all the way back. If you want to hook a little to the left, you'll hook up with the purple phase line, and that'll take you right into RP Alpha.
Gendo, great job leading Bravo.
Alright, now hook right.
Great job.
There we go.
Alpha. I really appreciate it, guys.
Thank you. Oh, let me repack my mags. Great job.
I have a
Havoc, you're doing
5-minute
that.
repack.
Great, man.
By the way, who's squad lead for 1-3?
Havoc.
Havoc, just as a future reference, but I know you probably have a shit ton of going on with all the radio chatter, but in the future, when we call out, just please let us know where you guys are moving to and from, so that we're not, we don't friendly fire because we see something up there.
No, I appreciate that. Unfortunately, I am not gone through my NCO training. I was asked to squad lead because I used to be a XO for Sparrow.
Oh, I know. You and I served in the 74th together,
Yes,
bud.
we did. Yes,
This
we
is
did.
Phoenix.
And I'm like, I'll do it, but I don't know all the shit here yet. So I'm trying to learn it, and I hope I did halfway decent for my guys because I've got amazing
At this
people.
next side inspection, take a left. Right there. Yeah, I get it, Havoc. I know. This is Phoenix, by the way. I served with you in the 74th.
Oh yeah. We didn't have this much
Everybody,
answer
good
back
job.
then, brother.
Nah, we didn't.
Man, all we had was that damn tank. That was it.
Yeah.
No, by all means, all constructive criticism, I will take it. You know me. I want to be better, and I tell you what, the guys that I have on this team, amazing people.
This is Lancer Charlie. We've made it to RP Alpha. Over.
Saw copy on last.
Alright, let's halt here.
Alright, 1-3, we're
Oh, wait, they're up over there.
Wait. You have not been cleared to exit the vehicle.
Alright,
I would say go ahead and hop out.
Alright, Lancer, I'm
Alright,
sorry,
infantry,
Paladin,
hop out.
exit.
User left your channel.
Let's go. Let's make sure line up.
You phone me
User
up
joined
for
your channel.
debrief? I'm assuming so.
No idea.
Wolf, you want to come out?
Index, boys. Form up on briefing room. Or wherever we're doing briefing.
Should we do acid denial or no?
Dude, no, we're not doing that. No, sorry, not today.
Hello.
Come on, platoon, line up.
That was my fault. Like Rose.
Boys, HQ is over here. Line up in front of HQ. What are you guys doing?
Oh, okay.
Wrong
Right here.
direction. Wrong direction.
Trying to find a spot to line up in.
Tighten it up, not the butt. Let's go.
Yo, Havoc.
I have copied right HQ. I've got a rate to stand here. Yeah, you have a rate. Fine.
Wolf over here.
Have two boys.
Alright, 1-3, you guys know where you stand. It's alright. AFK, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, over to the left. Left.
There you go, buddy.
It's safe to say we
Bro,
can use
we're
this
on the
one.
far right, aren't you? We don't have
Whatever. Chaos.
It doesn't matter, guys.
Yep, on targets. You know your back. Took the big one.
Alright, boys, so as a debrief there on that last
Nobody
little
disconnected.
shenanigans. The comms were very, very strong. However, they could have been a little bit better. We were monitoring both Lancer between SL as well as Lancer, and then comms all around. We do need to just pick that up a little bit.
Oh, no, shrimp.
Squad leaders, please remember that you do have a Bantha that can just clap nearly anything you need to. So right off the hop, you guys short up for some reason on the top there. I'm not too sure why. I believe that was 1-2. Which is fine. Well, what you guys did, it worked for you in the end there anyways. You guys covered 1-1's approach. 1-3, you guys were able to secure that airfield. You guys did. Fantastic. A little bit struggling, but that's alright. Havoc, you did great as SL today, by the way.
No, I didn't.
You did great SLing today.
Wolf, I'm still streaming.
So am I.
You too, Rowan. As I know, this was your first off as
And I
an
don't think he
actual
did all
SL.
that good.
Oh, well, he probably did great.
And
on the
Santo,
ground.
chat as always.
Foot-wise.
Yeah, well, radio comms wise, very lacking.
Oh, yeah, very much so.
Alright, is there any PTSs?
I got
I
streaming.
can't see chat, so is anybody piping up?
Nope.
Yeah, I can do it too. Yes.
Sure, send it.
Stand to my right, Dark Horse.
User disconnected from your
Okay.
channel.
It was a new experience for doing Lancervic.
Oh,
Coordinating
no.
with them, that's for sure. I never had to deal with that. Even if I'm
Like mumbling insults in her
most of the
breath.
squads I ever actually lead, you never did that. So it is a new experience.
Well, we are mechanized, so.
Yeah.
And that's the way that I chose to go about it. Give you
Which
guys
is
a little
fine.
bit more power, a little more more leeway.
Look, for the first time, I think my 4 guys did a really good
User
job,
joined your
especially
channel.
when we're a small group compared to everybody else.
Oh, you guys did great, man.
Yeah.
If any, Phoenix PTS.
Go ahead.
Infantry, if you guys want us to blast something, or if you guys want us to basically punch a hole, or do whatever, just let us know. We've got a shit ton of armaments when it comes to that bantha. We like the Z20, Z6, and rocket pods. So just let us know what you guys want. We'll basically make anything dead or into some droid parts. That's all I got.
You're so chill about that.
Noted.
If any, Havoc had a PTS.
Havoc, send it.
Yeah, first off, I love that.
Make
that
sure you're yelling,
combination
please.
between Lancer and us. I think we had good communication.
We
I
didn't.
hope so.
Nope.
I know Phoenix was there and everything else about extra stuff in the airfield that we're dealing with. It was a lot of fun. As an FTX, very difficult
User left your
to
channel.
learn the FTX and also learn SL.
User joined your
And I hope
channel.
my guys had a
Old
good
man
time
versus old man right here.
because these guys
User
made
left your
That guy's
channel.
like 49.
Okay. Is there anything from Hawkbed?
No. Go ahead if you'd like, Koala.
You're first.
Okay. They did pretty good. Would have liked to heard a little bit more communication, but one of these guys wasn't even a pilot. The other guy was literally kilometers above us, doing Raj from God type stuff. So, you know, for what it was, I think we did really good. I hope we were effective tools for Paladin.
Oh, you guys always are, man. Bunch of tools.
Works for me at the end.
All right, and the Lancer's perspective.
Communication could have been better.
Oh yeah. Personally,
sure.
I think my vehicle did a good time most of the time. But my gunner did disconnect, so I had to switch over to two vehicles. From what I heard, everybody had a good time except for Charlie Vic. You know, some things happened with him. Communication wasn't great between 1-3 and Charlie, but that's something to improve on. So, yeah, that's all I have to say.
So Isaac, can I get that details? Because I thought we talked. a lot,
You're gonna have to
so
talk
if
to
I missed
Wolf
something,
on that
I'll
one.
know it.
That's just what I was told.
Well, you guys can always have that kind of debrief after we log off here.
Yeah, of course. I thought
Yep,
we
I was
had a
about to
pretty
say
good
Renegade.
conversation, so I would love
I've
to.
got to yell at someone. Or
He's
the
right there.
captain.
Hey, I disconnected, I grabbed the first aircrew kit, what was in here, so bugger off.
Oh, that is the gunnery sergeant vest.
That's a CP over there.
All right. Hold on. Standing up for the
Koala back in line.
Let's All right. I think I've talk to everybody.
Barrow, one
You're all
sec.
free. Ooh.
I have some awards.
Ooh.
I do
Yes.
too. I have
Let's get
some
that.
words as well.
Righty. Can I get Kito here? I was supposed to award this last up, but I didn't come, so. Kito. So this was the Geonosis up we did. So alongside Toad, he held the phase line with great bravery while being pushed by overwhelming forces, managing to stay alive and hold for reinforcements. While the other team was all down. So good job. That is a Bronze Crescent Award for you.
Woo! Congrats, Keto.
Congrats.
Yeah, go Keto.
Yeah.
Thank you. And some awards that Iron wanted to hand out.
Fucking Sergeant Koala, first wearing a different stupid
Iron?
vest and now is breaking through the formation.
Is Iron here?
Iron.
Damn second platoon troopers, man.
I thought I could get through there.
Iron,
Turns out I'm too fat.
you wanted to hand out some awards, right? Yes, they were.
Oh, disconnected. I don't know what.
Do you want me to hand them out? Okay, Toad, come here, boy.
Miracle.
Right, so this is from Iron.
Shoot, I'm yelling.
It's a Bronze Crescent Award. So, during the first platoon operation, Toad displayed valor and courage while fulfilling his role as 1-2's AT soldier. During 1-2's attempt to flank the droid's shield wall, Toad neutralized multiple GATs, holding his ground and firing to his last rocket long enough for friendly forces to alleviate the position. Toad, through to his determination, saved the squad from an otherwise certain mass gas, which allowed 1-2 to remain combat effective and quickly rejoined the other forces in breaking through the droid defense. Although Toad went unconscious as he succumbed to blood loss soon after firing his last rocket, and died when he was armored through the floor while he was trying to drag him to safety. Toad fulfilled his role down to the last rocket, not only saving his squad but also the collective momentum of the unit. Good job, Toad. Put the change request in.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Toad.
Can I get tarps here?
Oh, God. Oh. Oh, God, my nose.
Right, this is also from Aaron. It's a Bronze Crescent Award.
Oh, God, I sneezed and it
During the
ripped
first
my
platoon
nose.
operation, Tarps went above and beyond the call of duty as one Alpha team leader before the op even started. Tarps was informed would have to take the role as Alpha team leader for 1-2, as Raymond was unable to use his mic due to his aerial setting. Halfway through the op, Fear suddenly disconnected, leaving 1-2 without a squad leader. After finding some 1-2 informed HICOM of the situations, Tarp took command of 1-2, ensuring that the squad continued advance, knowing exactly when to give orders and when to take orders. Tarp relinquished and assumed command of the squad multiple times as was necessary throughout the op, assuring that 1-2 didn't lose momentum. Not only stepping up to the challenge as team leader, but also as squad leader, when 1-2 needed the most. Tarp displayed outstanding leadership and greatly contributed to the survival and ultimate success of 1-2 in the operation.
Yeah,
So good
he
job.
wanted
Put that
details.
change request in.
Thank you very much.
And that's everything I have.
Yeah, go Tarps.
Nice job.
All right. Can I get Dragon, Ender, Nomad, Bacon, and Darkling? How many of them are here? I don't know.
Dragon.
And Dragon is here. Is that it? Nomad?
Yeah, Nomad's here.
Yeah, Nomad, need you up here. All right, so this is for the first tune op that was last week on the boarding of the Lucre Hulk. So, in the initial landing of the Lucre Hulk, the lat C that Lancer was on and the lat that Paladin was on broke apart. Not broke apart, but got separated on the initial landing. Whenever we landed, it was a hot landing. We took a lot of fire from AATs, GATs, all from inside the hangar. we killed all the tanks. We killed as much as we could, and in that we cleared the initial landing for paladins. You get in and land and get a foothold inside the hangar. So for that, you guys are getting a GCA, Golden Crescent Award. So go ahead and put that in.
Gold Crescent. Let's go. Good job, boys.
Congrats. All right, Nomad, go back to your position. Dragon, stay up here. All right, Dragon, this is a Trooper Dedication Award for you. You've always attended ops, always had good morale, just a great crewman, and always improving on your skills in RTO. So really appreciate that, and like I said, you're always at ops. So go ahead and put in for a Trooper Dedication. Good job.
Get in line. Get in line.
Keto, I believe you have 2 to hand up.
Good job.
Keto.
Good job, Dragon.
I can hand it out, Benny.
Yep, this one.
Okay, Isaac and Wolf, please step forward.
Chaos is dying.
Alright. So, I've noticed you guys, when everybody left, you guys dug in, you helped out, build Lancer from the ground up, improved everything. Just so much to list, I can't name it all. But that's why I'm giving you guys a Trooper Dedication Award. Because you put a lot of effort into it, and I just don't know what else to say.
Woo, woo.
I didn't know we were troopers again.
There's not an officer dedication award.
I know. Thank you, Keto. Appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, Wolf,
There is, however,
when you gotta move your
development.
legs.
You need to stop bossing me around, child.
I'm sorry.
All right, is there any more? Okay, if there's no more guys, you are free to be dismissed. Go to your squad rooms on the team speak for your debrief. Leadership
boys,
in
watch
my
your backs.
office.
User left your channel. User
Alright,
disconnected
Lancer
from your
and
channel.
Miles.
User left your channel.
Everybody
User left
in
your
my
channel.
office.
User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User entered your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
Marker, you guys. I have no idea what he's talking about.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User was moved out of your channel. User left your channel. User left
Word
channel
out.
switched.
I mean, I was nervous standing there. I don't know what you were going to do. I thought you were going to give me more responsibility.
Oh, no.
Why are Muffins and Phoenix up in my office?
I don't know.
Channel switched.
Hey guys, Isaac's office, not mine.
User left your channel.
Muffins.
Channel switched.
No.
Alright, Muffins must have stepped away for a second.
Muffins had to disconnect, I believe.
Gotcha.
Dude, my body was shaking during that award thing, giving out awards. First time I've done that, and I'm just like, I don't want to screw this up. So yeah, Sparrow's in your office. All right. All right. Is this everybody? I think we're missing somebody. Are we? What's this? It? Let's see. We're missing Phoenix, I believe. Yes, we're missing Phoenix. Where is Phoenix? Did Phoenix?
I'm fucking here, bitch.
Oh, you are.
I'm
Okay.
here.
Shut. Okay, right. It was Shut. Shut said he couldn't make it. All right.